I have a super easy recipe for you today. It's jambalaya and it's from my friend Jen Bohannon from Utah State way back in the day. She gave us this recipe, super good. And you can cook all day, so when you come home from work, it's ready to go because it's in the crock pot. So first, come this way. I put chopped up chicken breasts in here, about a pound of chicken in there, so that's ready to go. And then I cut up one green pepper. I'm going to put that in. And then you can put in one small onion or a half of a big one. Put that in. We're going to put in 4 cloves of garlic, so that's about 2 teaspoons of the minced garlic. And then we're going to put some diced tomatoes from a can. Is 14.5 ounces of diced tomatoes. Pour that in. And then we have 1 cup of beef broth. It's very full. So that's in there. And then I've got to come on this side, Amelia. You want to come over here? I've got 1/3 cup tomato paste to thicken it up a little bit. Spoon to get that out. Not too bad, pretty good. All right, so that's the tomato paste. And then parsley, I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of parsley in. Okay, and a half a teaspoon of oregano. So here comes a half a teaspoon. And then I put in 2 celery stalks. I cut that into little pieces. Put that in. If you don't like celery, you don't have to put it in. And then I'm going to put in a teaspoon, I believe, of cayenne pepper or red pepper. Oh, it won't fit in there. Let's see. Oh, that's always hard to get out. Let's see. Got to break it up on the bottom. No, that's not going to reach. Sorry, I got to get over here. Can get that off the bottom because we're almost out. So we'll put in about a teaspoon. If you're not too fond of cayenne pepper, if it's too hot, you can put in less, or you don't have to put in any, but we like to put in a bunch. And I'm going to get a little bit more out of the bottom, and then we are officially done with this cayenne pepper container. Woo! That's a lot. All right, so we got the cayenne pepper in there, and then basil, we put in 1.5 teaspoons of dried basil. All right, so that's in. And then if you want, you can put in Tabasco sauce. You can put in about a tablespoon's worth. I'm going to leave it out because some of my kids like Tabasco sauce and some don't. So you can put it in at the very end when you are eating it to decide how spicy you want it. If it was just for my husband and for me and we like things spicy, I'd put in a whole tablespoon of that. So I'm going to mix this up. And then I'm going to, you could either put it on high for 3 to 4 hours, or you can put it on like a low to medium. I'll put it on probably 3 for about 7 to 8 hours or so. So I will get the top to this. Where is the top? I think it's under here. Sorry. I gotta find the top. Or is it up here already? I don't know. I have to look for it. It's disappeared temporarily, but I'll put the top on and then we'll let it cook. I'm going to put it on medium for about 6 to 7 hours. So when I come home, it smells really good. And then right before I serve it, maybe 15-20 minutes before I serve it, I'm going to make 3 cups worth of rice. And I'm going to dump the 3 cups in. And then if you want, you can get some frozen shrimp and put that in and heat it up in there, or if you want, you can defrost it first in the microwave and put shrimp in if you would like to have the shrimp. So in about 7 hours, I'll make that and then put that in to show you the final product. So that's it for now. I'll be back in a bit. All right, so I just finished cooking our jambalaya for about 6.5 or maybe a little more, almost 7 hours in the crock pot. I just put about 20 shrimps, big shrimps, into the crock pot. That they were frozen, but now they've been in there for about 30 minutes. So now they're nice and hot. And then over here I made 3 cups of rice. You can choose any kind of rice you want to make and make your rice so it turns out to be about 3 cups. So I'm going to take this over here and actually I'm going to grab my spoon as well and we'll put it in here. All right, hold on one second. I'll have you see me for a second while I put that in. Amelia's busy right now, so I got to put it in on my own. Here we go. All right, so we have about 3 cups of rice that I just put in there, and I'll mix that up so it gets all full of the jambalaya. Looks really good. And I've got a side of beer bread to go with this. It's looking nice and warm. So then I'm going to take out a bowl and put some of the jambalaya in there. So there we have it. Move this out of the way. There is the jambalaya. It is all ready to go. If you want, you can add some Tabasco sauce or have the people at the table add whatever they want for Tabasco sauce to make it as spicy as they want. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. Have a good night.